Why did Bruce Lee's secret weapon, the Nunchaku, become his legendary symbol? The scenes of Bruce Lee wielding the Nunchaku in movies are unforgettable. In his hands, the Nunchaku seemed to be brought to life, agile and powerful. Among many weapons, why did he specifically choose the Nunchaku? You might guess it's because the Nunchaku is compact, portable, and highly destructive. But these are not the real reasons. Let's first take a look at the history of the Nunchaku, and then we'll reveal the answer. The history of the Nunchaku is long and rich. It did not just appear in modern times. As early as the Song Dynasty, the Nunchaku already existed. It is said to have been created by Zhao Guangyin, the founding emperor of the Song Dynasty. Originally named the Panlong Staff, it was divided into the large Panlong Staff and the small Panlong Staff. One end of the Panlong Staff was shorter, the other end was slightly longer. The large Panlong Staff was mainly used to sweep at the legs of enemy horses, while the small Panlong Staff was used to break through the enemy's hard armor and other hard weapons. Later, this weapon was introduced to the Philippines and Japan, where it evolved in both countries. It became a classic weapon in those regions. In our country, the Nunchaku gradually spread among the people. After multiple improvements, it eventually took on its current form. The current Nunchaku consists of 2 sticks, each 30 centimeters long, connected by an iron chain or nylon rope. The connecting part is 12 centimeters long, making the total length 72 centimeters. The Nunchaku used by Bruce Lee was of this standard length. Don't be fooled by the Nunchaku's lightweight and compact size. Its power is truly astonishing. An ordinary person can easily exert a force of over 160 jin using a Nunchaku. Its attack methods are not limited to sweeping strikes. It can also be used for thrusting and blocking. In close combat, the Nunchaku can surprise the opponent, using the connecting part to wrap around the opponent's neck. With just a light squeeze, it can inflict serious damage on the opponent. However, the Nunchaku is not beginner-friendly, and users with average skills can easily injure themselves and find it difficult to harm the opponent. Therefore, the threshold for practicing Nunchaku is relatively high. If one aims to reach the level of Bruce Lee, the difficulty is imaginable. So, why did Bruce Lee choose Nunchaku? The answer is actually in his autobiography. During his student days, Bruce Lee often got into fights, and once, he faced many opponents who were experienced fighters, and felt that his 2 fists were no match for so many hands. At that moment, he noticed a sugarcane vendor nearby. So he grabbed a piece of sugarcane and struck at his opponents. The sugarcane broke into pieces, but the outer skin in the middle was still attached. And Bruce Lee discovered that this broken but still connected sugarcane was more powerful than a whole one. He used it to knock his opponent to the ground, and from then on, Bruce Lee began using Nunchaku. And through daily practice, he eventually mastered the skill to perfection, which led to the spectacular fight scenes we see in the movies. After Bruce Lee showcased the Nunchaku brilliantly in films, it seemed to be imbued with a legendary aura. It became a highly recognizable and influential iconic element in films. Bruce Lee's heroic figure, wielding the Nunchaku on camera, his agile movements, fluid techniques, and the crisp sound of the Nunchaku striking the air, left a deep impression on audiences. Subsequently, countless filmmakers have emulated and paid tribute to him. They attempted to recreate that awe-inspiring power. In the realm of action films, the presence of the Nunchaku frequently appears, with some movie protagonists wielding the Nunchaku. They engage in fierce battles with enemies in narrow alleyways, with the shadows of the sticks flying. It combines the agility of Bruce Lee with new creativity and style, as if paying homage to the legend, while also exploring a new path in martial arts that is uniquely its own. In Hollywood action blockbusters, the nunchaku also makes a subtle appearance. It is no longer just a traditional martial arts weapon, but is instead infused with elements of modern technology and combined with various high-tech equipment. It showcases a unique sense of futurism. Heroes in the movies wield nunchaku, darting between skyscrapers, engaging in life and death battles with evil forces. Every swing of the nunchaku is accompanied by special effects, providing the audience with a brand new visual impact. Over time, the portrayal of nunchaku in films has become increasingly rich and diverse. It is no longer just a weapon, but a cultural symbol, a tribute and continuation of Bruce Lee's spirit. Whether in the Eastern martial arts world or in Western sci-fi adventures, Nunchaku captivates with its unique charm. It draws the audience's attention, becoming an eternal classic scene in films. In some movies or documentaries inspired by Bruce Lee, Nunchaku are prominently featured. People meticulously imitate and train to recreate the flair of Bruce Lee wielding nunchaku back in the day. It allows the audience to feel as if they are traveling through time, witnessing that legendary scene. These films not only showcase the martial arts allure of nunchaku, but also convey Bruce Lee's passion and pursuit of martial arts through the element of nunchaku, as well as his dedication to the inheritance and promotion of Chinese martial arts culture.